So, probably the the most important part of the structure is the pup needs lots of sleep, lots of rest in a safe place. I generally use a crate. Some people use a little puppy playpen. Some people use a crate and a playpen. And in the playpen they put lots of puppy pads. I don't really use puppy pads. I try to be on, I try to be switched on whenever I get the pup. I put the pup in the crate, lock the door. Hopefully the pup goes to sleep. If the pup doesn't go to sleep, that's a whole different subject. If the pup goes to sleep, as soon as it wakes up, I am going to be there and I'm going to take it from there and I'm going to set it outside, praise the life out of it whenever it goes to the toilet, maybe introduce a word when it's going to the toilet, like go toilet or go thing. But you're wanting that dog to be in its crate, playpen, whatever it is, every single time your back is turned. But you need a structure in place, so I generally have mine in the crate somewhere between half hour and 2 hours at a time. Lots of sleep. As soon as it wakes up, as I say, I put it outside. If the pup goes into the crate and cries straight away, as long as I know it's been to the toilet and doesn't need to go to the toilet, I let it cry it out a wee bit. I wouldn't let it stay in there now if it was starting to get seriously stressed, but if it's making just a little bit of noise, I would let it cry it out, because they generally make noise for a couple of minutes and then go to sleep. And then I say as soon as it wakes up, I take it out. But I do this, and then I would take the pup out, especially at 8 weeks, spend somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes with it. As soon as I take it out of the crate, put it outside to the toilet, I bring it in, spend 10-20 minutes, maybe slightly longer with it. Not all wrestling, playing, we'll go over the training in a different bit. Just bonding with the pup, letting it do something as long as I'm involved. And then whenever I'm finished, out to the toilet again and then back into its crate. And I keep doing this. At night I would leave it usually a bit longer. I don't set a clock whenever it's in its crate at night. What I do is I leave my doors open, and if it wakes up in the middle of the night and makes noise, I come down, pick it up, set it outside, let it go to the toilet, put it back into its bed and go back to bed myself. I generally leave a little bit of a radio on quite low so that it's not dead quiet when the pup wakes up. It hasn't got a clue what's going on. I like it to think that there's something about, so it relaxes it a lot easier. But I say I don't set a timer. If I set a timer in the middle of the night to get up and put my dog out to the toilet, when the pup starts to get a little bit older, it'll waken at that time every single night expecting to go out. So I just wait till the pup makes noise, get up. Even if I don't want to leave the doors open, if I couldn't hear it, I put a baby monitor or something, so if it wakes up and cries, I can hear it and I get up and go and put it outside. Best time to get a pup is spring, summer, because it's a lot easier to stand outside in the bright, hopefully not too rainy. In the winter and autumn, you generally have a lot more rainy days, and it's a lot harder to get up and stand outside at 2 or 3 in the morning, the rain coming sideways. You don't want to be there, the pup doesn't want to be there. When you go outside with your pup, we don't really interact until the pup has went to the toilet, because if we interact, sometimes they forget while they're there, and as soon as you bring them in, then they go to the toilet. But say it's all about the structure. Somewhere into the wee crate playpen for half an hour to 2 hours. You can get a bit longer if it's a bigger dog. They generally sleep a little bit more. From the crate outside the toilet, a little bit of interaction with you, back out to the toilet and back into the crate / playpen, and get into that routine, and everything should be good. But I say I will be doing for each of the things, the feeding, the play / training, and other things as well as we go along in these videos. But any questions at all, put them below the post and I'll try and get back to you as many of you as I can. Alright, thanks, bye.